Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the rat. So welcome back all my ratty friends. How are we doing this week? Let's find out, shall we, as we shuffle these up and pick 3 cards for you guys. Let's see where we're at. Let's stop about there. I'll take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got black, white, black, 2 negatives and a positive there, and with 2 negatives it's always easy to be pessimistic, but black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. We're looking at the compatibilities, and today we've got, okay, not good at all. That's the worst card you can get, I'm afraid, my lovely ratty peoples. The Black Horse. That's not just your conflict card, but that's your conflict card in black, in the negative. So we're not going anywhere, and a rat that's not going anywhere, or a rat that's not doing anything, is not a happy rat. In fact, it's a very frustrated rat. I think something spontaneous has happened. Something has impulsively sort of implied itself into your life, or sort of taken on a role or something in your life, a position in your life or around your life, which you don't need. You don't need this restriction. You don't need this fence post right here in the way, obstructing your forward progression. And that's what's happened. Something or someone has come in and is slowing you down, diverting your course almost. It's almost like a struggle for you now. Before, everything was fine. Before, you were going with the flow. Before, you were heading in a lovely direction, and then all of a sudden you're swimming upstream. It's like, how did this happen? 1 minute you're going with the flow, and now you're swimming upstream. And it's exhausting, and it's tiring, and it's just so much to take into consideration. And there's those around you that want you to fail. There's some around you right now, they're not willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. They're not willing to support you. In fact, on the contrary, they're actually there hoping you fail. They are wishing that you were to not succeed in this, and that you do remain stagnant, swimming against the tide. It would appear that there is some sort of animosity here, and that is then breeding frustration in your own life. Yeah. You want to be a little bit more flexible. You want to be a little bit more, I guess, accommodating. But unfortunately, there are factors at play here that are literally stopping you and are in the way. They are in the way, holding you back, and you need to try and overcome these. You need to try and figure out how to get over the obstacles that are in your way. The tiger card coming into play then, the white tiger. Same triangle as the horse. They're from the same triangle of communicators. The difference being that the horse is your direct conflict, but the tiger, even though it's in the positive, there is a level of compatibility or willingness to get along. And even though it's in the positive there, you have to take into consideration that the tiger is still sulky, is still a bit temper-filled, and can lose itself sometimes. And I think this is where this is kind of coming into play, where you're in a position where you feel like you're losing yourself. You're feeling a bit sulky, but at the same time, there's something that's attracting you to this. It's almost like you're attracted to this kind of frustration, or this problem. Almost like you believe you'll be able to solve it. You think you can solve it. You think that you can figure out the solution, and that's fine. You're a rat person, and rat people are quite good at solving problems. Rat people are relatively good at getting their shit together and basically figuring it out. So maybe you will. But I just don't think you're going to do this if you are being sulky. You need to try and remain optimistic. And I think communication is a great way for you to prosper here, because it's the communication that is going to open up the doors and kind of give you opportunity. I think right now all you need to do is get back into that flow of things. You need to bring it back around. Exercise that kind of ratty power and that ratty work ethic to kind of get to a place where you're prospering again, where you can, I guess, get rid of the doubts that you're carrying around with you. This tiger is an emotional card as well, so we're looking at emotional attachment here in some respects. So with that stagnant horse and that kind of sulky yet optimistic tiger, we may be looking at some kind of relationship issue, problems with a partner, problems with a friendship, something that is emotionally attached to you, something that has a valid and valued part to play in your life. But I think it's going to come back down to communication, talking about stuff. You need to hold your temper here. You need to try and get through the frustration. Bite your tongue, grin and bear it, and just try to embrace the challenges. As I say, the opportunities are there. There's doors to unlock. You've just got to figure out which door you want to open and figure out what's behind it so that it's worthwhile, so that you actually get a rewarding result rather than having it slam back in your face. Of course, we're moving back into this negative, which is a catalyst card. We've got the sheep coming into play, or the goat if you prefer. And the rat and the sheep, not a great compatibility. We've got a catalytic moment, a change, something's going to stop you in your tracks. It's like you're not going with the flow anymore. You're not swimming against the current anymore. You've been whisked out of the water and thrown up onto the bank. And now you're floppering and floundering around the place. Aggression is going to be your downfall. You know, hard work and challenges is one thing, but going out looking for problems, that's another. You know, redoing the job 7 or 8 times out of some sort of perfectionist or sort of drive to be better or egotistically be, you know, the best, that is again going to slow you down. It's no wonder you're not going anywhere. But this change that's coming in, this is going to be a completely different outlook, which is going to generate some animosity on both sides or on various different sides. We are looking at hard work, but frustratingly so. We are looking at problems with mediocre solutions and resolutions. We are looking at frustration, agitation. We are looking at this change that is going to bring in some kind of, I guess, need for control, this need for change, this need to make waves. But like I say, you are thrown up on the bank. You are thrown up on the bank right now. All the waves that you are making are almost superficial, almost not even worth it. It's the lessons that you're not pursuing that you need to be taking consideration of. It's the things that are happening around you that you may have neglected or you haven't really thought too much about. These are the things where the solutions lie. Here is where the secret is. The secret to getting out of this. You just need to find it. And aggression is not going to do it. Smashing down the walls is not going to help. Kicking off at people, not going to help. Making a big scene, not going to help. Calm and collected. That's where your resolution lies. Is to be calm, to be collected, to think it through, to basically consider all things and look at it from all different angles. Try and see it from different perspectives. You are a problem solver, but don't just grab the first solution you think will solve the problem, because sometimes it will just create more issues and bring about more frustration and agitation. But we'll see, won't we, as we come back next week and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the rat. My next reading will be for those born in the year of the ox, so if you're interested in what those guys are up to, I will see you there. If not, no worries. I will just see you next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the rat. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.